when we were students, 78, before I was called to the bar, there was this issue of union government. I told you earlier that Champo was introducing union government. Then the students were against union government. We are against Champo. Not the concept, but the fact that the concept was being proposed by Champo. And
he had his own plans.
Yeah. We thought there was a ploy for him to continue to be in power. And we, the Kusaug students, myself, Ndebugri, Sule, Agolsi, Haruna, and other George Bangwe and others, we knew that a champion was not for a Kusasi cause. Because I have unconfirmed report that Ayana, he was a friend to Ayana. Ayana had given him money. Late Ayana, Imuro Ayana. He was a Kusasi from Patia. And Ayana had supported him to do the coup. So that, among other things, he helped resolve the Kusasi matters, get the system back to Kusasi. And Champong, after the coup, did not keep to his promise or to his pledge, part of the pledge. And then, besides not helping the Kusasis, he said that when there was peace in Boku, he let sleeping dogs lie. He won't do anything to disturb the peace of the area. So he abandoned the Kusasi people, and then even imprisoned Ayana on another suspicion of another coup against him. That's right. So I remember at that time, Kerem Bokunabe's father was alive, but he was distilled in '66. So '78 he was a commoner in Boku. But the Kusasi used to still rally behind him, and advocating for change and whatnot. I remember I went to Boku and they had a meeting, and I addressed them, and I told them that we should vote no against union government, so that if we voted no in the Kusasi area, Achampo will get the message that we are the majority of the population in the area, and not the Mamprusis. But because there were some Kusasi elder brothers, who were part of the Achampo government, the Achampo had what they call charter. The charter is just like Rollin, who had PDCs and CDRs. Achampo had a group called Charter. Joe Anaba, current Timpani, Garo MP's father, was one of them. I think Thomas Abilitu and Albert Apuzga. The top Kusas they were belonging to Achampo Charter. So when I addressed them, said that we should vote no, so that Achampo will know that we are the majority. Because Aturuba, who was then Bokuna, Mamprusi, was supported Achampo. I said they should vote no, so that they will come and know that Aturuba doesn't have the majority of people, and that our case will be strengthened. They said that no, we are young men, we were having intellectual ideas, and why not we should get away. I mean, Achampo said that if he won the union government, he will give back to the chieftain. I said, since '72, the man took over. He had deceived you up to '78. He's now a dying man. And you think that this man who is about to die, to lose power, will win and then give you chieftaincy? You are deceiving yourself. And I was vindicated. The first announcement, union government announcement, was Boku East. 18,000. Yes. Hey, I'm telling you, this is the history.
18,000 voted for him.
Yes, Boku East. Then the other constituency followed suit. So after that, you know what Achampo did? He sent a helicopter to come and greet the Mamprusi Bokunaba for the massive support. So I said, yeah. He didn't come to give you Abokorago. If you people voted, he got the 18,000.
You voted yes.
You voted yes, he got the 18,000. He agreed to go to greet the Mamprusi and gave him a tractor. Yes. And gave him a tractor. So they learned a lesson. That if there are some of us who you have sent, but in Kusas they say that the young man who grows around is older than the father who is sitting in the house. Be going to Kwemboba.
Be going to Kwemboba.
And that type of thing.
You know what is going on.
You know what you have gone around, you've seen, you've met people and whatnot, you have read and whatnot. Yeah, older than your father, even though in terms of tradition he's older than you. You know more than him, like the other ways. You know, so they learned that lesson. And because of the activities that we were having when we were students, Boku Student Union, we used to meet. I remember in 1977, were to hold a Boku student union in Boku. He used to be, the Mamprusi used to cajole us. And oh, don't talk about this. We need unity. Every time they met, they were talking about preaching unity. So every time Boku student union, not Kusasi student union. No. We came and broke that myth. You can't have a Boku student union and after that, BCS will go and meet quietly, Moshi will go and meet quietly, and you don't have any meeting. You don't have any forum. We said no. We'll have Kusasi Youth Association meeting. You can have Boku. We can meet at Boku, but after that we can also meet at Kusasi. Because you are meeting at BCS, you are meeting at Moshis. We don't go to that meeting, so we don't know what you discuss. Yes. We should also have our travel group. We broke this Boku Youth Association meeting.
They now formed the Kusasi Youth.
Yes.
Okay.
So, in December 1977, there was supposed to be a Boku Community Center. And 20 students were more active than Agolsi. Yeah, those days. If there was something acting was taken in Boku, unless we came to Boku, no action will be taken. We will get there before the Boku, the town people come out. Myself, Ndebugri, Agolsi, Sule, we are very radical. We are very committed. We are resilient. Unfortunately, or fortunately for me, my father died on the 19th of December, 1977. So on 23rd December, when they were going for the meeting, I couldn't go because I was bereaved. So Ndebugri and Co went, and they had the meeting at the Boku Community Center. The Mamprusi had organized themselves into a group. They were going to elect new executives, and they knew that Ndebugri was a top notch that Kusas may elect. They had planned to kill him, or at least to attack him. God is not a Yoruba man, no. God is very good. So I understand that when they were inside, and they told me that he sensed uneasiness. So he told the moderator that he was going out to buy a cigarette and come back. That time we were smoking, and the 20 boys, 20 students were known for smoking, and Agolsi people for chewing cola. Now we're teasing each other. So Agolsi at that time we were very close, we were very united, So they sneaked out to go and buy the cigarette. George Agbango had written something about Kusasi Association and whatnot, welfare and whatnot. And Sule Agolsi was the one distributing that one at the community center.
The flyer.
Then lo and behold, the Mamprusi got annoyed and attacked Sule. Hit him. He was defended by President Lawyer Maxwell's father, Bamili, who was there, very strong man. Then Sule had a senior brother called Haruna, a very strong man. They fought, plus a few others from Boku. They fought each other from the community center to the police station. It was the police who rescued Sule, and then he ended. They had taken off because he said he was going to buy a cigarette. So when he saw that they were beating Sule, he wasn't there even. He had gone to buy. That saved him. See posterity. That saved him.
He was the target.
He was the target.
But later,
that saved him. So this is how we grew up, and then when Liman won and then I didn't get it. Liman made me a board member. At that my age, 20-something, 30 years old, I was member of Mid Marketing Board. I was a board member of Mid Marketing. Because Liman said, what can I do to compensate this young man? If he cannot be made a minister now, then let me make him a board member. So I was a member of Mid Marketing Board.
The meat?
Yes. So every Friday they brought me 10 kilos of meat when I had no wife to cook. But I had a friend who was staying with me and his wife, Paul Ayagiba. Paul is from Sapelaga, and he's a prince. And he was Bologa, a Greek office. He was married to late Asibi's uncle's daughter called Maggie. So they were living with me in my house in Bologa. Then Maggie subsequently came to join me. In 82.
So you became MP?
Yeah, then of course. And let me tell you that in 1978, before the Kusasi joined PNP, the Kusasi Youth Association met at Ayana's hotel. Ayana has a hotel in Boku, near the filling station there.
Yes.
Ayana had a hotel there. So we held a meeting there. And the Kusasi Youth Association asked me and this Mama Yarga's father to come to Accra and then study the political climate and come and advise them as to which party they should follow. That's 78. Late 78. So we came, me and him, Ayaraga, Mama Ayara, Abdullah Frank Ayara came, and then we went and interviewed Ayana and spoke to him, appealed to him not to form a party again, because if he fought party, he would not win. He should join the PMP and then use us so that when the party wins, he would get a big position and then support us. Ayana dismissed and said he had done politics. He had been a leader for the past 3/4 of his life. Well, the last quarter of his life, how can he go and then follow Igala or follow Hilal Liman? So he went to form the GUM or Ghana United Movement.
Ghana United Movement.
Yeah.
So this GUM that we have, it didn't start today.
No, it didn't start today. But earlier, 69 election, Ayana had formed a party, People's Action Party, also PAP, People Action Party. That is when you had NAL, led by Bedema, and then Progress Party led by Dr. Busher. Ayana had, that was 69. I was in secondary school from 69. So he won 2 seats in Zima area.
Wow.
Zima East and Zima West were MPs belonging to Ayana's party.
Okay.
But Ayana got nothing back at home because they didn't know him. And he hadn't done much for the Kusas people. Yeah. But he was a friend to Nkrumah.
Okay.
And then Nzima knew that was Nkrumah's good friend. So they were compensating him.
Okay.
So that is part of the background of Ayana and then others. So I was before 92 was the PNP. I mean the PNDC. 31st December. That came, and then they was in Nigeria. He had gone for greener pasture like many young Ghanaians had done. He was in Nigeria, and then in February, Kusasi, who was a good friend to Ndebugri too, and he was the brain behind the PNDC. He was Roller's friend, one of the brains. So he told Roller that there was a good guy called Ndebugri, and he's in Nigeria. They should go and bring him and make him a PNDC secretary. So upon the recommendation of Kusasi, they sent an Air Force plane to go to Nigeria to fish out Ndebugri, and they brought Ndebugri and sent him to Tabara as the PNDC regional secretary.
Wow.
At that time, I was in Boku with the Upper Regional Development Corporation as the legal officer. So when Ndebugri was coming from Accra to Tamale, I left Boku to go and meet him. That night, even though they gave Ndebugri a bungalow, a 4-bedroom house bungalow, we slept in one room and one bed. That tells you how close we are.
Brothers who have missed each other.
Yeah, for long, yes. So when he came back, the day Ndebugri landed in Tamale, was there a Tamale market caught fire.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, Ndebugri ran into trouble. He got when the market was in flames.
And I know a lot of people said he was the cause.
The government called him Ndebugri. Ndebugri was a radical and extreme, had extreme views.
Yes.
And then he took the revolution to greater heights. So Robert also liked him, because he normally liked people who are very practical and active and aggressive, and that thing like that. So they will go to Tamale and nobody could play nonsense. You do that, he will arrest you, they will lock you up and they will do that. That's why the government call him Ndebugri, Ndefire. So I left Bolga and went and met Ndebugri from Accra, and in one house we slept on one room and one bed. And we are not girlfriends or gay people or anything. No, but just the affection.
Yes.
That we had, that we did that. I had told you earlier how I named the daughter, and that relationship continued. So I received him in Tamale, and then I came back to Bolga, and he was there.
Okay.
Then the following year he came to Bolga, PNDC regional secretary.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I was still a legal officer of the Development Corporation. Then in 83, 84, I think late 83, Ndebugri told me that government had set up the tribunals, regional tribunals and whatnot. And many lawyers, bar associations said that nobody should work with the regime, the PNDC. So no lawyer should join them. But Ndebugri pleaded with me that as a brother I should help him. Because they said that any regional minister or PN secretary who was able to get a lawyer to chair the tribunal in the region. It will be a feather in his cap. I said, why? We are brothers. The way we are, if there's anything I can do to let you succeed, this is what I'll do. That's how I agreed to become tribunal chairman. Not only for Upper region, Upper East region, but Upper West and Northern region, because there were no lawyers for Northern region and Upper West region. I was the lawyer,
the chairman
for the three Northern regions, then 3 Northern regions. I would sit in Bola for 1 week, go to Tamale for 1 week, and then go to Wa, go around like that and come back again. You know, fit. 2 years later, the one late Edward Kojo-Salia, a friend of mine, who was the managing director of the Upper Regional Development Corporation, when I was the legal officer, resigned to go and be the head, the manager of FASCOM. They had started a new company called FASCOM, Farming Services Company. So he decided to go there. So the workers in the development petition cabinet, who was the coordinator for tribunals, investigations, and whatnot, that they wanted me to be the MD, the next MD. So
of the Upper Regional
Development Corporation, yes, that was 85. So Governor told me that we are 2 lawyers. I was the senior lawyer. There was a junior, a Fafra boy who was junior to me from Boku. So he said, one there was another who would do the work, and this is a workers' government. They have to listen to the workers, so I can go back and be the MD.
Okay.
And then, so I then became the managing director of the Upper Regional Development Corporation, acting. And then one James Atanga, he was the other lawyer who was working with me. He took over. Then after I left, their first trip, they went to Wa. They were coming back and they had an accident in China, near Navrongo town, and then perished. All of them died. There was a Boku boy among them, late Bukari Badrisu. Yeah, his brother used to be at the court area doing laundry services.
Yes.
And one, they are from Ngande there. Yeah, Badrisu. Then the lawyer Atanga. Then another boy from Navrongo, Moses. And then some other fellow like that. They had the accident. They ran into a tree and crashed, and they all died. I would have been one of them if I didn't live out that story. Yeah. God works in mysterious ways sometimes, and one another you can never tell. So that was around 85 that I then became the acting managing director. Then a year later, 1986. But before then, there was a mini clash in Boku in 83, December 83. There was a major one.
I wanted us to talk about
your
life.
Yeah, my life, yes. But it's part of my life anyway. The conflict is, yes,
so
you are right.
To address the MP and positions you
have according to that.
There's a summary of that.
Yeah, then come back.
Go into that.
Yeah, so I came in 1991. They formed the Consultative Assembly, and the PNDC appointed me, because they couldn't, the Bawku had still boycotted, the NPP and Bawku had boycotted the Consultative Assembly. So they wanted as many lawyers as possible to join, who were favorable. And because I was former tribunal chairman, I was part of the system. So I was a member of the Consultative Assembly that drew the 1992 Constitution.
So you're part of those members who drew the Constitution?
Yes, exactly. I was a member. So that was, we started in August 91 and then ended in May 92 when we had a referendum. And then Ghana adopted the Constitution for the election that we held in the June 92. Or 92. I don't know. I don't remember. Was it in June or September we had the elections? June or thereabout. So Liman won. Not Liman. I mean Rollins won the election, and then that was then 92. Then I was in the Consultative Assembly when we decided to form the party, when they were trying to form the parties, and then we decided, because of Kusaug interest, we decided to join the PNDC, that formed the MDC. In the absentia, they elected me regional secretary of the party. Yeah, in the absentia, I was in the crowd when I was elected as such, and then I was one of those who were identified as the founding fathers of the party. So I'm a founding father of the NDC. We signed the documents for them to register the party.
Wow.
Yeah, with the electoral commission and then the register general. I'm a founding father. So all the elections at whatever level, I'm a voter. That type of thing. So many of them have died. Founding fathers are not alive again. A few of us, but that time some were young anyway. So we got leadership at a young age. So I went to Parliament in '93. I contested Zebula with my friend Ndebugri. He fell out of Rawlings, so he went back to PSC, the man's PSC.
Yes.
Yeah, and then others were PNP, PFP, and whatnot, or
so when the elections was coming and the two of you were about to contest, how did you take it? Two very good friends.
Brothers. Yeah, we're very good friends, and I don't know where is the struggle of not. You say we should separate the struggle, and then that, but in some cases they overlap.
Yeah, you can overlap.
How we separated was that I told you that there was a clash in 83, 84, 85. After the 84 one clash, the Mamprusi started targeting Ndebugri that he was the cause of the fight and whatnot. So Roland decided to transfer Ndebugri from Bolgatanga to Accra as the Minister for PNDC Secretary for Agriculture. And then they sacked Sule, who was the district chief executive. This is PNDC district secretary. And Mamprusi told her that Sule was hiding guns for Kusas and whatnot. I mean, any Kusasman who was in a responsible position, they keep.
I think up till now
it's the same.
Yes.
I remember in 2009 when they was nominated as the Interior Minister, they wrote a petition that as a Kusasman I cannot be Interior Minister and whatnot. Everybody, even MPP, if they had Kusasman who is MPP, they want to give you ministry upon, they will oppose it.
They will oppose
yes. Unfortunately. So when they got back to Accra, after some time, he and Rawlings had differences. So they fell apart, more or less. So Ndebugri resigned from the PNDC, and he was using his car as taxi between Accra and then Aflau. He had a Peugeot 504 car. Ndebugri was a taxi driver. Right, that's how he was earning a living.
Rose to that position.
Yes, I'm telling you. Every morning he will leave Accra, take passengers to Aflau, and then come back and go back and come.
Because of the principles he held.
They held. I mean, he was not yet a lawyer. There was, the government of the day will not give you any job anywhere. And so what do you have to do? You have to take care of yourself. So you became a trotro driver, more or less, And then, so when the clashes took place, 84, 85, 86, that I was a managing director, I told you. Rawlings decided to undertake a military exercise, a police military exercise in Boku. One, to arrest rabble rousers, to arrest criminals, to arrest chieftaincy contractors, to arrest opinion leaders and whatnot. So I was in my office when the PND regional secretary, at that time, Mr. Policeman Fachi, called me to his office. When I went, I met a soldier man, a navy man, and then a police sergeant, a police inspector. And then he told me that, this Boku conflict, government is very worried. So you are an opinion leader for the Kusasis. They want you people to come together. So you go to Accra and then meet Rawlings and see how you can bring peace to Boku. I said, fine. Who doesn't want peace in Boku? Boku now is the chief. If you are chief, want peace so they can benefit from it. You don't want fighting and whatnot. Oh, they took me from there straight to my house. 3 o'clock, they searched my house from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Wow.
My bungalow in Bolga. Because they had given the impression that I was the brain behind everything.
So they knew.
I was keeping the arms, I was keeping the ammunition, I was doing this, I was doing that, I was doing this.
If there's any evidence,
everything.
They could find it.
Yes. They took all my law books, they took all petitions I was writing and whatnot. Even girlfriends who used to write to me when I was a student, they collected all those. They searched my garage, they searched the tampon where they put this thing that where I hide guns and then the ammunition and whatnot. They went to my village at Teshi to search. My brother was the assemblyman Lamisi. They went to his house to search. Oh, my house in Sevilla, I was renting, me and they were in one house. This is his room, this is my room.
No.
They went there, the landlord's wife were cooking, was bring pito and selling. They turned everything upside down. They saw nothing. I said, yes, it's true. I'm the first Kusasi lawyer. After all the petitions, I've been writing them. But I don't know how to fire a gun. So if you arrest me because of this conflict, yes, I've written the petition. If you think it is a crime to be an opinion leader, let me know. I can't deny the fact that I wrote the petitions. Because in 1983, when they came to Bolga, I wrote the petition and he signed, on the basis of which the PNDC law 75. I wrote the petition, for the Kusasis, on behalf of the Boku.
Okay.
And then he signed a PNDC secretary to the committee of secretaries. They deliberated and agreed that we had a case. We had exhibited the committee report 1957. We exhibited the court appeal decision 1958. So when they saw those and then NDC decree 112, that arbitrary to the Kusasis, they said there was no way that they did that. So they passed PNDC law 75. Well, on account of law, that was passed in 1983, that the fighting took place in 84 or 85.
Okay.
That was why the PND decided to arrest rebels and troublemakers in Boku. And I was one of the suspects they arrested. When we were arrested, look, I suffered. From Bolga, they sent me to Mognore Garum. Mognore Garum, like with a wooden bed, wooden platform they call a bed. Yeah. I was there with the one who caused the trouble, a Bisa boy called Bashiru. He caused the conflict in 1984. Me and he were in one room. I was there for 10 days without bathing. I was in the Mognore Garum for 10 days without bathing. Every day they would bring us to the guest house near the DC's bungalow. That was where their head office was. And they had some women in the room. They will blindfold you, and you come and the women will identify whether you're one of those who came to the house to loot or to burn or to do this and whatnot. If you enter and they say no, then they say you go out. If they say yes, you're one of those, they will bring you out and beat you mercilessly. I wasn't beaten a day because I didn't do anything. So I protested to the Commander Kumaku, Navy Commander Kumaku. I said, why? Am I a common criminal? He said, yeah, I'm an opinion leader. I said, yes, I'm an opinion leader. I write the petitions. He said, you go and then discuss with Rollins and get a roadmap for peace in Boku. You have brought me here 10 days, I haven't taken my bath. Why? He said, no, he didn't know. It's the boys who are doing that, but he's not aware. So that day I took my bath. And then the following day, they said that we should go to Paga airstrip for the Air Force plane to pick us to Accra. We got to Paga, the Air Force plane didn't come. So I went into Navrongo prisons. Unfortunately for me, as a former tribunal chairman 2-3 years ago, all those that I had convicted and sent to prison were there. When they heard that I was coming, they lined up. And my friend, they were saluting, Master, you two, they come here. Master, you two, they come here.
The person who has kept them in prison.
Who has convicted them, he himself has come to join them.
They were angry with you?
No. They were excited. They were
excited to see
you. Because I did my work to the best of my ability, and then according to the law and whatnot. I was not wicked like other who give 50 years, 50, 40 years, 30 years. What no? If I convicted you, you are actually guilty. The rest of them. So they even bought a carton of beer for me and Lawyer Banga and then DC Bawa and then others. Katunu beer.
In the prison.
Yeah. That's how I was drinking beer. No beer here. Then the helicopter airport didn't come for 2 days or so. It finally came and took us straight to Gonda Barracks. I was in 5B and Garu for 6 months.
Wow.
Lying on the floor.
So the 6 months was when you were in Accra?
Yes, 6 months, January to June. We were in guard room.
Excluding your stay in
Mognore, yeah. Of course, Mognore was, the arrest was in January. So 10 days in Mognore. And then another 2 days in Navrongo or so. Then the rest was in Accra. January to June. So when we got to Gonda Barracks with the 5B and guard room, Ndebugri, Sule was a student at the Ghana Institute of Journalism. He was doing a journalism course there. Then Professor Bawku Mamprusis, then Dr. Abado Ayewo. They were lecturing in Legon, plus Ndebugri in town. They were those who bought us blankets, mats, pillows, and whatnot. But they just pushed us into an empty room. Banara Lam Katungba. Then every Saturday or Sunday they will come and visit us. And then one day one of the guard commanders, one of the soldiers who were taking care of us, asked me whether I'm related to Ndebugri, and I said, yeah. The guard commander was a northerner. He had a northern parent and a southern other parent. I've forgotten the name now. He asked me whether I was related to Ndebugri. I said yes. That they have a signal that if Ndebugri come to visit us, they should arrest him and lock him up with us. So he was informing me. So I quickly sent a note through one of them to inform Dr. Amadu, Dr. Bawku Mamprusis, Sule Agolsi, and that they shouldn't come again.
Okay.
Because this is the message. If they came and they arrested any one of them, the Kusasi will lose hope. They should remain out and then be fighting rather than put us all inside. Who died last year? 3 years ago or so.
3 years ago? Yeah. I think his funeral was last year or
last year. He's from Zose.
Yes.
He taught me even in Zebule Middle School.
Wow.
He's a mini boy. He prepared me for common entrance to pass.
And his wife is a Mamprusi?
Yeah, his wife is a Mamprusi, yes. Yeah, his wife is a Mamprusi. It's a fine woman.
Yes, yeah, fine professor too.
Yeah, and they have fine children.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. So, I told them that they shouldn't come again because they were the message that they said that if they came, they should arrest them. But it's in this name, the measure, they didn't add the arrest. So they stopped coming. It was about a week or 2 weeks later that Sule said, but if they mentioned Ndebugri neighbor, they didn't put all their names there. If they also all stop coming to visit us, we might also lose hope. And what? So he sneaked and started coming.
Okay.
You know. So after when we were in the safe mem there, I mean, we used to get some of the officers coming to visit. Some of them who were our classmates or schoolmates.
Yeah.
They would come and see us. They don't know what to do. They bow down their head in life because. So one of them told us, look, that they've forgotten about us. That the military had forgotten about us. That if we want. Okay, we're in the same room, we and the Mamprusi. We were lying together with David Morley and a few others, you know. But the majority were Kusasi elite. Mamprusi were about 2, 3, or 4 who were with us in the same room, eating the same food. It was at the prison that I learned how to drink potassium. Because the food was so bad that unless you took a quarter, so that your mouth, so that when they bring the food you can eat, you won't have appetite. It was there that I learned how to drink potassium. Yeah, you know. So when they told us that, then we then wrote a petition. Said the one, either you release us because you don't have a case against us, or you grant us bail, so we go home. Anytime you want us, you can pick us up.
Yes.
Or send us to court and prosecute us for whatever wrong that we have done. Because as we were there, they had advertised my job for somebody to become the managing director. Elijah Udo Kolo and Co were contractors who had gotten contracts. They were missing out. The farming season had started. Many of them were farmers. They were not there to farm and whatnot. So we gave these 3 reasons. That against the background that we were losing our jobs, contractors were losing their jobs, farmers were losing their farms and the rest of them, and we were still there. Nobody is saying anything. They should grant us bail to go, and anytime they want, they can rearrest us or call us back, or send us to court and prosecute us, or leave us unconditionally. This is what the soldiers advised us to do, and we did. On the basis of that, one day we were there when the Tata basket said, where the Boku people said, we came and said, they said if you enter the bus, we thought we had won our liberty, straight to Boku prisons. Come on, 20 Boku prison. We were there for some few days.
You thought you were going to be free?
We thought they were releasing us to go back to Bolo and go to our homes.
They brought you back to Boku prisons?
Straight to Boku prisons. All of us. People used to queue from the community center to the Boku prison. You know the distance, community center. But it's in the line. You haven't yet to man. Because I've been there for 6 months. We are the responsible people in Boku. Adam Mande, Imuru Salfo, Elijah Udo Kologo, this, that, all the big people, you know. So the prison director, a Fafra young man, Jacob Akamigri, he went and then warned the regional minister. The PNDC regional said that, look, you brought these people here, there's no document covering them. They are not on remand. They are not convicted prisoners. There's nothing. But some of them are old. That if any one of them dies here, the international community will take you on.
Yes.
They became afraid and now went to Tamale to bring a judge because they wanted the Boku Second Court judge to let us sign a bond to keep the peace in Boku. But the guy was on the magistrate, the judge was on leave. So the judge kept so that when he leave he comes back there, he will do it. And when the man to warn them, then they brought a judge from outside. And then we signed a bond to keep the peace of Boku. in June 1986. And you and me, between 86 and 2000,
there was no conflict.
No conflict in Boku. That is right. They exercised, the military and police exercised, they had mounted and arrested opinion leaders, and then those who were fighting and looting and whatnot. When we came out, there was no fighting in Boku for 14, 15 years. There was no conflict. You could go to Natinga and drink your pito up to 12 midnight. They were more than cool, come to country club place and Gande and drink and chase their girls and whatnot. Nothing. So you are talking about what that brought me and they went to different parties. So when we came out, Nde came to me and was visibly shaken and wild and insulting. We are cowards. Why did we agree to come out? Why did we have to teach to come out and what not and what not?
You agreed to sign the bond to come out.
I said, are you normal? One, they didn't say that they would take the chieftains and give to Mamprusis, and therefore I should come back. No. They didn't say that they would run 2 parallel gates. Kusasi, Mamprusi, let me remain there.
Yes.
They didn't say that we are no more chiefs or anything. They said, look, we have given you chieftaincy. Stay in peace and then enjoy your chieftaincy. He said, I should say no. If you don't want peace, what do you want again? But you now, football boy, in any case, if you think that we should remain there, when I wrote the note to you that they say when you come, they should arrest you and ask to ask, why didn't you defy that and come?
And come. You stayed away.
You stayed away. I said we should remain there. What was it? What was our detention achieving? That was 86. Politics will soon come. We are all from Zewila. We'll go and see. We'll belong to parties. We'll see who come to Accra first and what not. Insolvent.
Probably they told you said something.
No, what else? Say what? Just because we had agreed to come out. They didn't understand why we didn't remain to die in the cells. That was nonsense, madness. So it was no wonder that after me and they quarreled like that, when I delivered my only daughter, I named her Asumboya. I've lost my friend. I'm Sumboya. My daughter is called Asumboya.
Asumboya. I've lost my friend.
Yeah, I'm Sumboya. It is because of my rift with Nde that I named my daughter Asumboya, and not anybody.
Which is a good.
Yeah, Summa. For Summa, your friend.
Yes.
For Summa, one hour. I named Summa 1 hour. Asumboya. I named her. So that is where the difference started. So after the Consultative Assembly, when we were with Eagle and NDC, then he was with Limam Heritage, and then Limam and whatnot, you know, and that's how we separated. And then so when the parties were formed, I went to NDC, and then he went to PNC. His campaign in 92, as a young man, were only insults and insults and insults. Well, on NDC, and Yalab number, Tampiba, Kondorba, Langanavla, Banama, Nai number, and all types of things. That doesn't give you vote. No, that's why I won 92 election.
Okay.
And then I came to Parliament. You know,
the rest is history.
Yeah, the rest is history. Then 96 too. Ndebugri sent me to High Court in Bolga that I had stolen the election. After they dismissed it and whatnot. They had no case.
So you were in, you served Parliament for
24 years. Yes. I did 3 terms.
Yes.
That is 93 to 2004 or 2005 January. I lost the December 2004 to Ndebugri PNC. So he was MP for January 2005
to
2009 January 7.
Yes.
Then January 2008 I defeated him again. I was up for 1 term, and then defeated him. But after he had done his first term, they knew that I mean, yeah, I was better for them.
So you went for 2 terms again?
So, no. Yeah, I went for 2 extra terms. And then 2000. That was okay. Yeah. So 2008 I won, and then did 2009 as interior minister. And then later
you won 2008 and won 2012.
2012, yes. And then 2016,
you lost it.
Yeah, MPP, one village, one dam, one district, one factory, one not employ for everybody, and one not. And they voted for Fuseni. Because who doesn't want a dam in his village? Who doesn't want youth employment and all types of things? That's how Fuseni got it. But after 4 years, they said that it was a useless change. So they brought me back in 2020. And then 2024,
last year,
I exited myself.
Now, today you are
a member of the Council of State. Yeah.
That's a great service.
If I had insisted that at Limam's time I should be the deputy minister, nobody can change that. I wouldn't be here to talk about Council of State.
By now you would have also been with Nde fighting for Liman and
or some other leader or dead by now.